Hey, you know what I thought I might do today? Just, hey, it's a really blowy old day out there. I mean, 20 knots plus, and I've just come back off a run on the foreshore. Now, I thought I'd just take you through just a bit of a smoothie that I like to make up on the day. So, I've just been outside and I've just collected a couple of plants from the garden, and a couple of them are just a couple of nice sort of black, what they call black kale. Um, Also, kohlrabi leaves. I just grow them for the leaves, don't really eat the plant itself. Some nice fennel here, just put it all together, and then a couple of nice. Isn't it amazing? Like I think. I mean, I don't profess to be an excellent grower or anything, but my celery has definitely different rates of growth on it. Like then I see these huge, great things that come out of the market. I do get better results than that, but generally, mine just come to about that high, and then I pick them pretty quick, so they didn't get a lot of chance to have to grow too big. And sorrel, and now that's that side of it. Now, also what I put into this one is some beetroots. Cut them up and put them in that as well. And this, I've got to admit, this is a sort of a specific breakfast, because it was a big run today. So also this time of year, what we've got going here, and now I've gone out and I've bought these because we live in a strawberry growing area, so I mean, and give them a wash, it's good enough. I mean, I don't get too pedantic about the organics on this side of it, because when you're paying $1.50 for 500 grams of strawberries, well, whatever. There's no food moles in it, so good. But also, what I'd like to do is I just want to show you a couple of other things that I will put into something like this. Now, it's not an everyday thing, but I'm a great believer in chia seed. I think I was banged on about it enough before today. A wonderful source of protein, essential fatty acids. And look, the only thing I do use, and it is when I'm running or getting a bit more exercise in, I do use a teaspoonful of maca powder. Now, I'm not saying you need it for anything else except just an additive that on the occasion, need it to keep up your dietary regime, but, that's just a flavour that I put in there. Now, and this one here, you can be real purist about things, but I use this. It's more of a taste thing than any nutrient you get out of it. So it's a bit of a coconut cream. So that's what I'm going to be making up today. When you do a bit of work in the kitchen or do something, you end up with a little favourite knives for things, and that's my little favourite that I use for stuff, But nothing, but it's a beautiful blade. Top and tail, the beetroot, and what I also like to do with these is just to take them, to take all the outside skins off them. You just, unless I grow it, it's pretty much what I do with most of my fruits and veggies. Just take a quick layer off the outside, and the idea being, if you've got sort of pesticide residuals or anything like that, you can have a good chance of getting rid of them. I suppose it's the same for anyone who does a bit of kitchen work, is that you end up getting your own favourite tools and whatever to keep going. But another thing I like is it was actually a swizzle stick off some sort of cocktail thing, but it works really well for getting into packages or just getting to the bottom of a blender bowl. It's really is quite good. But look, what I've done is I've just basically cleaned the straws, cut top the beetroot, and now basically all you want to do here, and I find it, whatever you're blending, I mean, you can get those super duper blenders and everything, but again, it's a lot of money. A Vitamix or something like that's $1,200 here in Australia, a lot of money. But I got the old Kenwood there. It's a couple $100 and it's lasted me for, you know, this one's lasted 12 months or something, you know. No, a bit longer now. Actually, we've got 18 months, this one. So this is pretty good. But I am actually going to change this up, and I'm going to put a video about the one I'm going to get. But anyway, look, you just dump it all in. Now, just a little tip here is what I find, especially if you're adding powders or macas or something like that, is that as you go, just drop a little bit of moisture in there, and then just drop whatever you are going to put in. Now, if you ever know a guy called Brendan Frazier, great athlete, he's got a good organic food line as well. But I remember him reading this about, about a spoonful of maca is about what they worked out as a good maximal uptake that you use for an athlete. Now with my chia seed, I'm a bit more liberal. Normally I just pour it. I'd well do it now, but I'm pretty right with guessing what like a half a cup or something is for me. And that's generally what I'll put into a mix like this. So again, these straws, you just throw it in. And again, when I'm mixing, I just give everything together, and no etiquette here, no finesse. just give it a bit of a cut through. No brain rocket science here. And just drop it in there. And again, I'm a great just believer if you just drop a bit of water in as you're going. That sort of gives you a bit better mixing capacity. Helps mix up a bit easier. Yeah, just drop that in. You might find, but half a cup or something that works for me. And this sort of blend you're doing here. Throw it all in. Now, depending on what you're thinking of or whatever, but what I do actually like putting a bit of cayenne pepper in there as well. Gives it a bit of a tart up. And then I can hear people going, "What the bloody hell?" Anyway, believe me, it tastes good. It does, it tastes good. Look, I'll spare you. But I tend to, when I'm blending though, just a quick, I like to burst rather than keep it going hard, so anyway, won't burst your eardrum. Now, like, you can call it smoothie or whatever, but, when I do stuff like this, I actually like to have it as like a breakfast cereal, almost, because it is quite chunky, and, so I have it like a, well, that's exactly what it is, isn't it? Just a big bowl of brekkie cereal, for the morning, so, but, other than that, and, it's, it's a good looking thing to get and wrap your teeth around, and, okay, that's good for me. See ya.